guys, welcome again, new live stream. So let's talk about Bitcoin. And this live stream is going to be interesting because finally, I think Bitcoin is doing something very interesting here. And well, so let me tell you why. So a few days before, I said Bitcoin actually we were looking for a bounce, right? Remember, the direction was to the upside, right? Here, a moment. It was like this, right? The area I was looking for, it was around this area, around between 98 and $100,000 around there. And Bitcoin actually after a few days, well, right? Hit actually $102,000, and it was actually very good. In my case, I was in long position around from $93,000, 500, 600 around there, and I closed my position around 99, almost $100,000. So a very good trade, right? Very good trade. So nice. Now, what is next? Well, after this, I said, well, in my case, right, I am looking for a short position. A short position. So the direction was like this. Okay, like this, where actually the first target was around 95, 96, and the second target is around a 92, 91,000 around there. So after that, well, another successful trade. So as you can see here, Bitcoin actually is here right now. So what is next? Okay, now I know you are looking maybe for longs right now. It makes sense, right? Because now we are in the bottom of this range. But the problem with this approach is like, well, let me show you here. First, we have here a fresh sell signal here. The momentum is to the downside, and also we have a better divergence in OBB. Let me show you here. From this high and this high here, yep, is around here. From here, around here, and also we have from this one and this one, we have a better divergence in one day chart and also OBB. So what I'm expecting to see, same as 2021, similar, actually the price action is very similar. I am expecting to see a Bitcoin testing maybe next week, the sell line OBB. Potentially we could see a break maybe today, or maybe I think maybe in the next 24 hours, 40 hours, potentially a break of this range. So if that happens, we will see a very fast and powerful move to the downside, something like this, or all the way down to around $75,000. That is actually the target I am looking for right now. So why I'm saying this, why I am looking for a breakdown, it's very simple because first of all, the momentum, as you can see here, Bitcoin failed actually very bad, pushing the price to the upside. And as you can see, Bitcoin in OBB, also OBB in one day chart is forming, it was forming a better divergence. Similar setup as 2021 is not new. That's why I said, you know what, I will just keep holding my position. I am in short, still in short here. I am shorting Bitcoin right now. Yeah, I have to be very clear with you. I am shorting Bitcoin right now, looking for a potential, my second swing short of this market, in this market, sorry. Let me show you here. The first short, I am here, $107,000, 300 here, 350 around here. This is my first swing short. I'm planning to close that position maybe March around there. And the second swing short position is this one around here, 101,300 is my position here. And looking for the $107,000, to be honest, I think I will close that position after maybe, well, I don't know exactly when, but maybe after Bitcoin is about to print the weekly buy signal, maybe in 3 or 4 months. So, and this one, I'm planning to close, if I am correct with this, right? I am planning to close my position around $75,000, $76,000. What I'm looking for this target, well, let me show you why. First of all, here we have one day chart, as I said before, and also we have two day chart. We have invalidation, as you can see, this is continuation, and also volatility finally is expanding. In this case, to the downside, as you can see here, is to the downside. Yeah. 3-day chart, we have the sell signal on, and also volatility is contracting here. OBB is falling here. And also the most important chart right now here is the weekly signal. As you can see here, we have finally the confirmation of a bearish divergence in weekly chart. So there is no way I can tell you, oh, to the moon from here. No, actually, no. Yeah, it's like this, right? The only direction I can see here is like this. Okay, that's all. Okay, that's all. There is no other direction I can see for Bitcoin right in the following months, actually all the year. And also the monthly chart, let me show you here. We have also a better divergence right now. With this drop, actually, we will see we will get the confirmation of the better divergence in the monthly. So in monthly and weekly chart, Bitcoin is like this. Okay, that's it. That's it. There is no other direction for me. Of course, I could be wrong. Yeah, but I don't think so. If I am very honest with you, I don't think so. Same thing, same price action as 2021. Same thing. Mhm. If we have here, for example, here we have in weekly chart. Let me go to weekly chart. Let's start a little bit with 2021. Let me show you here. We have here this higher high here, this higher high, and also we have this the better divergence, beautiful better divergence here in weekly chart, as you can see here, and also OBB forming multiple better divergence as well. So with this signal here, only in weekly chart, it was enough to take Bitcoin to around 17K. Okay, so now we have a better variance in weekly chart, plus we have monthly better variance. It's gonna be interesting, like actually the final price, the bottom, where is gonna be the bottom for Bitcoin. In my case, I know maybe it's actually I'm gonna talk about this topic later, but it's very interesting how people are so bullish right now, so bullish, and for me it's a little bit well, actually it's very interesting and a little bit depressing because well, this is a business, right? This is a business. That's why uh, I don't know, like for one part of myself is very happy because well, of course I am making some profits. Another part of myself is feeling like I'm is like a little bit sad because many people will get wrecked and even they don't know about this and or they don't want to listen. That is the worst thing. They don't want to listen. So well, so let's continue. um Now, what I'm expecting right now in weekly chart, as I said before, is to the downside, monthly to the downside, but in short term, right? Because now you are trading short term, I think you're looking for short term. Usually, I will say this is to the upside. Maybe yes, you are correct, but let me tell you something here. If you see a bounce here, it's gonna be just a sell opportunity. Okay, why? Because as I said before, higher time frames are actually very clear. Now, as you can see here, we have a buy signal in 4-hour chart, right? We have a 4-hour buy signal here, but Bitcoin is actually not moving. We don't have bullish divergence. We don't have volume. The volatility is actually very high. So I don't see a clear signal like actually this is gonna pump like very hard. No, I don't think so. Now, if I show you here 1-hour chart, what we have here, we have multiple bullish variance here, but volume is not our friend. As you can see, we don't have the same setup in OBB, so that's why we cannot trust 100%. And also, I strongly suggest if you are looking for longs right now, of course, makes sense, but this time be very careful. Careful because this time is looking like finally Bitcoin is getting ready to break the range. And the reason also as well is because Bitcoin in average likes to stay around 2 or 3 months in sideways. When you see a range of $10,000 range, for example, in this case, is from 92 to $102,000, right? This is the range. Where is the resistance around here? Yeah, it's $10,000 range. In average, Bitcoin likes to stay here for around 3 months. So Bitcoin entered here to this zone around in November. November. So right now is actually 3 months. So if Bitcoin is following the same pattern, I think this month we will see finally the move in this case to the downside. Okay, to the downside, something like this. Okay. So now, okay, now because I said this, you want a short, right? No, that is not the case. Okay, if you want to enter in short right now, I think it's a terrible moment. The reason is because we don't short the supports, right? The only way to short Bitcoin is it was a few days ago when it was here. Okay, you want to short right now because I said, it's gonna crash, right? you potentially you are gonna get wrecked, because remember, is we cannot predict the market. I don't have the crystal ball. This is just only based on probabilities. Okay, so that's why you have to be careful here, because you want to enter here in short, because only I said it's gonna crash, it's gonna drop. Think about this. I am in better position than you. I am here. I am here. For me, is very, very, very normal. Like if I see a bounce, I can hold my position. Doesn't matter, because I am in profit. But if you enter here, you are gonna maybe potentially enter losing that trade. And maybe if you're not patient enough, you can just, well, close your position too soon, right? Too early. And after that, we could see, you will see that move. And you will say, oh, you know what? Oh my God, why I didn't wait enough time, right? Something like that. So that's why, be careful with your execution, right? Be careful. So now let's continue with some altcoins. Some altcoins, for example, one of them is Ethereum, because actually Ethereum is doing something very interesting. Let me show you here. Ethereum, as you can see here, Ethereum, let me show you here. In one day chart, I was looking for a sell signal here, as you can see here, breaking the, well, actually it's not broken, not yet, but if Bitcoin actually helps, you will see finally Ethereum breaking the sell line here in OBB. So this is telling me you will see continuation, and where the next area to start looking for the potential target is around $2,600. Now, I saw many YouTubers, right? Actually, that is actually one of the topics I want to talk about. I want to talk about this topic later. Um, it's very concerning. Like, I don't know. There is no good way to say this, but there are too many stupid people around there. Seriously, it's like, oh my God. I will show you. I will show you later what I'm talking about. But well, so many traders, they are using this famous trend line for Ethereum, right? It's an uptrend, whatever. Remember, I don't follow lines, patterns, triangles, circles, whatever you want to draw in your chart. Yeah, this is bullshit. Okay. So why? Because we see whatever we want to see. Okay. So if we are bullish, oh, this is our trend line, right? But maybe this is not a trend line. Maybe this is a recent wage, right? And recent wage is a bearish pattern, right? So it's up to you, right? It depends. You will see in the chart whatever you want to see, right? That's why I don't follow patterns, because this is just bullshit. Okay. So as you can see here, the facts, right? The facts. Ethereum is printing better appearance, as you can see here. We will get the confirmation this week. Yep. So there is no other direction, like it's just gonna be to the downside. That's all. Okay, like this. So that means your famous trend line here, right, is gonna be broken. Okay. So that's why I strongly suggest you must be very, very careful, especially you are on X, right? Following very smart people, right? Very smart people about trading. I strongly suggest stop doing that. Please don't do that. Don't do that. And buy a book and find a mentor. And please, you have to start studying, right? So if I show you here the monthly, right? The monthly, what is telling me the monthly? We have a better variance in the monthly, where the target should be around in the MI55, around 2000. I don't want to say too much about this, but if I am correct with my technical analysis about Bitcoin, on average, altcoins, they crash around 70, 80, 90%. So from this point, 90% is, well, very cheap, right? Very cheap. So I think it's too soon to say it, so that's why I want to wait for Bitcoin first. I want to see Bitcoin actually breaking key levels like $92,000. I want to see it. I want to see actually Bitcoin doing this. And after that, you will see finally a major correction. Now, let's continue with USD dominance. As I said before, this is my line here, and this line is going to be all the year. There is no other way around. I will not change this arrow. It's to the upside. That's all. It's the only direction I see here. Why? Because we have a monthly buy signal here, monthly buy signal, and well, the double bottom here. So you can expect, if we follow LOA theory, right? I mean, yeah, let's play like I am Nostradamus, right? So one wave, second wave, and the largest wave, the strongest wave is the wave number 3, usually is the top here, number 4 and 5. As you can see, that is the, don't watch the price or the percent here, the values, just the direction, as you can see here. So if I am correct with this, because this is a double bottom, you will see maybe in the following months a very strong moves, in this case to the downside, not to the upside. Okay, so now let's continue with more altcoins. Please let me know in the comments if you want me to check your altcoin, your favorite, your next Bitcoin, right? But it doesn't matter. I can tell you right now, it doesn't matter which coin you are gonna ask me. All of them, they will crash if Bitcoin crash. Okay. So for example, let's continue with Cardano, right? Cardano, for example, I know some of you are holding Cardano. As you can see here, is testing in the monthly is still around here, in the resistance here. Second chance to sell Cardano was maybe this week, around $1 with 12 cents. Above $1 is actually the area to sell. But let me show you here. We have here for Cardano, I think in the following months, maybe next month, we will see a sell signal in the monthly. So where Cardano, I am looking for Cardano to test again this area, okay? So let me show you here weekly chart. Weekly chart is looking very interesting here. We have a potential sell signal forming here very soon. So there is no other direction. It's gonna be like this, okay? Now let's continue with XRP. XRP, I know you are a big fan of XRP because, well, to the moon, right? $10, $100, I know, right? I know. I got you back here, so don't worry, don't worry. I am just telling you the facts in the charts. Okay, I said it, I don't care the news. So weekly chart, the momentum is still to the upside. It's still to the upside, but should I buy here? No, thank you. There is no way I will just buy here. No, thank you. So as you can see, the momentum is to the upside, but this is looking more and more and more like this one, like this kind of price action here, right? Pump and dump. So that's why be careful here, right? Because in the moment when we see the sell signal here, yeah, it's gonna be like this. And potentially, if you wanna buy, well, wait for this pullback, massive pullback in the following months. Now let's talk about the one-day chart. One-day chart, let me show you here. We have here a potential sell signal forming again. I think this time we will see a test of the ME55 in one-day chart around $2 here. But be careful here, because potentially here we could actually see finally this the ME55 broken. Okay. Remember, Bitcoin is the king. I know you think like XRP is the king, right? But no, it's not. Okay, it's just an altcoin, same as many others. Okay. So if Bitcoin crash, everything is gonna crash. Everything. Maybe just some meme coins that people like to gamble, right? But in this case, most of the market is gonna crash. So let's continue with XRP. XRP, let me show you here in 5-day chart, right? 5-day chart is, oh, okay, thank you. Sell signal printing here is a big warning, right? It's a big warning here, like I mean, I am not financial advisor, right? But well, what I will do here is just taking my profits and be happy. That's all. Yeah, I will just be happy. Okay. Okay, now let's continue with another altcoin like Solana, and now I will answer some. I have some requests from the Discord, so I will check that later. Let me show you Solana. So use the team. So use the team. Okay. Now in weekly chart, let me show you here in weekly chart what we have. We have a better divergence here, same as Bitcoin, right? Where the target should be around 150. If this area breaks, you will see another leg down to 100, and potentially finally after that, you will see a massive leg down. In the long term, looking for around 50, 45, something like that. So let me show you here the monthly here. Monthly, we have a better survey. We have the confirmation here. Of course, this is going to take a long time, right? This is going to take a long time, maybe all the year, but it's like this, okay? So as you can see here, all the altcoins, most of them, right? They are actually quite expensive right now. Testing resistance, right? Many of them. Some of the actually, for example, Neo got rejected right now here, got rejected here. And many altcoins actually they are on sideways here, and I know it's very concerning right here, like, oh my god, well, What is the bull market, right? Well, maybe you, I mean, there is no other way to say this, right? But what happened to you here? You didn't see here. You were not here, right? Maybe you were blind, right? Sorry, I don't want to be unrespectful, but the point here is like since 2022, Bitcoin is an uptrend, right? Many altcoins like Solana hit $200 and Cardano hit 100 some $1 with 20 cents. Many altcoins actually they had a very strong pump in the last 2 years. So maybe you are missing you were not here, right? So you are thinking here is the bull market. Oh my God, you have a serious problem. But okay. So now the next topic, it's a new format. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about crypto. I'm talking about crypto right now. I'm gonna continue with some other different. I mean, it's about trading, but I want to show you something is very concerning for me. I found this kind of, I don't know if it's the right name to say it, like technical analysis maybe. Let me show you what I'm talking about. This is actually very concerning here because for me is, well, it's something I have to talk about this because I don't know, it's very bad. Let me show you here. So um, we have here, this is my Twitter account, as you can see here, and I found this tweet, right, yesterday. And this guy is saying, not only this guy, I think like around 3 or 4 guys. I wonder if they are sharing between them, or maybe it's the same guy, who knows, or maybe the same people, but they are sharing the same crap. Let me show you here. Let me explain here. We have here a bullish divergence here in 1 hour chart, right? In 1 hour chart, and they are calling for a bounce. Oh yeah, from here is bullish all in, and they are asking, some of them even they ask to their followers to buy here. It's actually very unrespectful. Someone called me on, I don't have to be unrespectful with this kind of people. Someone said to me on Twitter like, hey, you cannot be that unrespectful. Really, this is very unrespectful because they are saying to many people, buy this crap. Buy this crap. Seriously. It's like, man, you have around, I don't know how many millions or 100,000, 200,000 people following you, and you are just sharing this crap. Bullish divergence, right? In 1 hour chart. Okay, it's very interesting here. If we see the comments, well, this is my reaction, right? This is my reaction. 1 hour chart, please. Oh my God, really? Are you kidding me? Yeah, and now as you can see here, when we have, if I open this post here, yeah, many people they are looking for. Oh yeah, well, okay, the price. I think we will see the price move soon, right? It's bullish, right? A pump, baby. As you see, it's like seriously, man. I don't understand why these people, especially like this guy, they have 100,000 followers. Seriously, it's a serious question. Why? Why? And if we see these people, like what kind of things they are sharing here, is something just they are selling, for me, right? In my humble opinion, they are selling you what you want to hear, right? Because this is crap. Yeah, this is crap. Look at this. Yeah. So bullets are bringing in 1 hour chart, and from here, look at this beautiful technical analysis. I'm gonna just draw a line here, testing the resistance here and to the moon. Based on what? Seriously, I don't know. I don't know. And the most impressive thing here for me is like they have many followers. It's like it's awesome, right? It's like I am losing hope in humanity, you know. But well, as you can see, many people like I said before, like they are just following someone and they want to see only one. They want to just see what is convenient for them. In this case, they want to be rich, right? So they want to see only one side of the market. For example, this guy. Uh-huh. Yep. For example, here, there's still 291 days left. Uh-huh. And look at this. Yeah. Now it's calling for $200,000, right? $200,000. Yeah, $275,000 around there. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. This is very concerning. The second one is this one. Let me show you here. This is Mr. Crypto, right? With I don't know how many followers, thousands, right? 79K views. And this guy is saying Bitcoin is oversold. Time to buy. Okay, let's see the time frame. It's 4 hour chart. Really? Okay, okay. So it's oversold. I don't know any serious in my personal career as a trader. I don't know anyone like serious technical trader is using RSI and this strategy of oversold and overbought rules. Is the worst strategy you can find. Seriously, is the worst. It's last time when I backtested this signal, it was around 30% win rate. It's terrible. You will lose everything if you follow this kind of advice. You see. And let me show you something. The problem here with this kind of people is like the followers. Look at this. Yeah, bought a fat bag. You see, it's oversold, right? So as you can see here, many people always buy the dip. We need more time to wait in order to sell higher price. Yeah, sure, right? As you can see here, many people they are just following this kind of crap. So be careful. Be careful because social media, especially this kind of people, they are not selling it. I am pretty sure they are just selling something, maybe a shitcoin or something. I don't know. I don't know. I need to study what actually is the business here. But it's impressive how many people they are following this kind of crap. Yeah. And don't get me wrong, I am not saying I'm better than them. But at least in my case, if I take losses, I take losses and I am very transparent. Sometimes I lose my trades, right? Sometimes I um, always I'm trying to be very transparent with my positions because if I know this, I have this quantity of people following me, 126,000 people following me, and just sharing that kind of crap, right, is very dangerous. It's very dangerous because in my case, I consider myself like a kind of like professional trader, so I will never do something like this, never, right? But well, I just wanted to show you this kind of things because it's very, very concerning, right? Okay, so it's very concerning, like something like this, a small Bitcoin consolidation. Seriously, this is consolidation? Why? Why? Where is the evidence? This is consolidation. Yeah, I mean, it's a serious question. Where is the study or where is the technical reasons why? Uh, Why? I don't get it, right? And it's the same thing on YouTube. When you watch YouTube, you have I mean crypto, you have To the Moon, and many YouTubers. They are actually selling crap, uh, and the reason why they are pretending or they are maybe rich is because they bought Bitcoin 12 years ago when we couldn't even short Bitcoin. Mhm. So they have money to just burn in the crypto space because they are making more money from fees, trading fees, and this kind of things from different exchanges. Well, that is my, just I want to show you this, please, careful here because, for example, this guy, many people like this guy is actually very, very concerning, right? If you're following this kind of people, just be careful, okay? Just be careful. Okay, now let's continue with the technical analysis, right? Okay, so now let's continue with the stock market. The stock market because it's a big request from my trading group, right? They want me to talk about more about the stock market. So I'm gonna start with the SP 500. Yeah. Someone said to me like, "Hey, why you are bullish in the stock market always?" No, I am not bullish in the stock market. The only thing I can say is like I'm saying this is the trend is my friend, and this is just pumping like a Shiba Inu, right? Why I have to short this? There is no evidence to short. The only way to short this thing is I see. The only thing I can what I like to I like to do with the stock market is buying the pullbacks, major pullbacks. That's all. It's the only thing I have to do. Okay. So as you can see here, that's why I don't want to short the stock market, because it's an uptrend. We could have even multiple beta divergence here, but as long as, well, America, right, is printing just money, money always, right? This is just gonna keep pumping. One day it will crash, of course, yes. In average every 10 years. So you see the monthly here. The monthly, technically speaking, we have a beta divergence here in the monthly. Yes, of course, I am looking for. Okay, let me fix this chart. Okay, SPX. Let me try with this one, or let me see if I have more data here. Okay, more data here. Okay, actually, this is proving even more my point. Look at this massive uptrend since 2000. This is after the war, after the 50s. You see, yeah, after just state decided to print money, right, all the time. So you can see just printing money or printing money, as you can see here. So there is no like a technical reason why I have to short the market. Okay. The only I have to do is just waiting for pullbacks one time per year or every couple years and just buy the dip, right? So let me show you here. Yeah. 1 month chart here. We have technically speaking a better appearance here. Of course, it's to the upside, it's to the downside. In my case of shorting, I prefer just waiting for the pullback, and I will just buy the dip. Buy the dip, and that's all. It's the only thing I will do. Okay. So in weekly chart, let me show you. We have here multiple better variance here. Yeah, as you can see here, but the MI55 is not tested here. So there is a very high chance when you see the MI55 tested here, it's just a buy opportunity. That's all. Okay. That's why for me, I think the stock market is actually quite easy to trade. It's actually very easy to trade, and volatility is not very high. That's why I don't trade the stock market very often. And also, when I trade a stock market, I only do it in spot. I mean, like for long term, weekly and monthly. That's all. And only when the MI55 is tested. As you can see here, the last time we saw this test was in 2023, and that's all. One day chart, MI55 is testing here, and one day chart is holding here the MI55, and the buy signal is there. Yeah, I know we have signals to the downside, but this thing is like this, right? Why? Because technically speaking, my system is telling me this is to the upside. Sideways, upside, right? Sideways, upside. Okay, so here, sideways, one possibility, second possibility, upside. Okay, something like this. Okay, so that's why I know you want to see, maybe I think you wanna see the correction, and I understand the feeling. You wanna see finally the market dropping because you wanna buy cheaper. Is totally correct, but you have to be patient. You have to patient. You have to be patient. You need to learn how to wait. So as you can see here, that's why we have to just be careful here. Follow the trend until the end. And this is like this, okay? Like this. I know the signal you're talking about, right? But as I said before, it doesn't make sense for me to short the market. At least not now, okay? Let me continue. I'm gonna continue with, let me see the comment, the Discord. Let me check. Um, okay, let's continue with Nike. Nike, someone asked me about the monthly bullish divergence here. It's for me. Yeah, we have a multiple bullish divergence here, but looks like this one is gonna try around this area first, right here. So around 65, 60 is the lowest point. As long as this box is respected, I am bullish. Right? If you see this 60 level broken, yeah, well, that is gonna be another thing. Okay, but yeah, as investor, right? As investor, of course, this area is the first buy, and the second buy is around here, and that's all. Below there, maybe around here, yes. but you shouldn't see, we shouldn't see this box broken around here, around 60, 59 is fine, okay? Because we have a bullish average forming. So in some point, the only thing I know is when we see something like this, right? Something like this, right? In some point, maybe in 3 months, something like that, we could expect maybe a bounce here, or actually a major bounce. Now let's talk about a weekly chart. Let me show you a weekly chart here. We have also, well, not a bullish average. Actually, it would be better if we see a drop to maybe 60 level, because if we have this drop, it's obvious bullish average is forming right now. So that's what you want to see, something like this, right? If you have bullish average in weekly chart, and monthly bullish average is gonna be very good setup for long term. Okay, so that's why actually for me I like Nike. I like Nike. It's gonna take a little bit more time. In my case, I didn't buy Nike. I will buy Nike, but I think maybe in a couple of weeks, maybe not yet. After I see six, actually, let me set the alarm because as I said before, I am investing in the stock market. So I'm gonna set alarm around 60. Let's see if my area hits. I will just buy. Okay. Now let's continue with the next one. And I bought this one. I have to be very clear with you. I bought this one. I am still holding this one. My position around is around 74, right? 74 is my target, and looking for potential upside here. As you can see here, weekly chart is doing very well. It's doing very well. Maybe we have to wait maybe one more time. But look, let me show you here. We have the monthly bullish average here. Um, well, this you can say, well, this bounce is because of that, right? Yes, but the point here is Baba is forming a consolidation. So this is consolidation. Okay, this is a time when you want to say, okay, there is a very high chance to see Baba maybe consolidating for a long time, and after that you will see an explosion. Sure, actually that is actually something I am looking for right now. If we see the bi-monthly here, we have a bi-monthly buy signal here still on, and also the 3 month chart we have a buy. So I cannot be bearish here. I cannot be bearish here because in the long term, as an investor, right, it's actually looking actually very, very promising. Okay, so let me continue with more. Yeah, someone asked me about Nvidia, because the news, right? We got the news, I think yesterday, right? Let me show you here the news of Nvidia. Okay, first of all, here in monthly, let's talk about the monthly chart here for Nvidia. Yeah, Nvidia, we have a sell signal here. Of course, I am not bearish here. Actually, if we see a pullback, something like this is gonna be awesome because the trend is your friend. I am telling you right now, the MA55 is acting as support in the monthly. So if you see another test of the MA55, it's time to buy, not to sell, right? Not to sell. So right now here we have a sell signal here since September. So it's gonna take around 1 year. So the worst scenario is just sideways, right? Downside, but it's just gonna be a pullback. Now let's talk about the weekly chart. Weekly chart here. What we have here, we have a 1, 2, 3 stacks of bearish averages. Looking for the MA55 around 100, 110, around there. But don't get me wrong, it's just another opportunity. And what I'm saying this is because, as I said before, the trend is my friend, and the trend is to the upside, right? Why you wanna short this? There is no short position here, especially in long term. Maybe 1 day chart, maybe yes, you can say, oh yeah, I wanna short in 1 day chart. Okay, I got it. I got the point. But in weekly chart and monthly, as investor, no, thank you. Just wait for the pullback. Save money, save money as much as you can, and wait for the pullbacks. That's all. Mhm. That's why the stock market for me is quite easy actually. You know the system, right? You know about investing, and you follow rules. It's actually quite easy. Let me show you here. Weekly chart. Sorry, Netflix. Netflix here we have a sell signal monthly here, with a higher high. Better surveillance here, of course. No, actually no, we don't have it. Okay, so we just for the pullback then. Wait for the pullback. Weekly chart pullback, sell signal here. Yeah, around maybe 700. 700, that will be the area. Just start looking for maybe a potential position, right? Okay, now let's continue. Let me see what more stocks. Let me see. Okay, I saw one. Let me see. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, here. Okay, weekly chart. Let me see. We have. Okay, this is very bad because the momentum is very, actually the momentum is not good. Yeah, this is gonna keep dropping. It's gonna keep dropping. Looks like it's gonna reach around maybe 42, 45 around there. That is the consolidation point around here, the lowest point actually here. If you see this blue box broken, yeah, you will see actually very nasty, nasty, nasty price action. So yeah. So let's talk about the monthly here. Monthly here, well, technically speaking, is actually in it's not good, but at least yes, we have a very strong support around 40. So yeah, around here, 40 is your last hope. You see this level broken, yes, you can expect around 15, 13. Okay. So we have a monthly bolus variance here, but the problem here is the volume. There is no volume here. There is nothing here, you see. So people are not interested right here. So that's why the best strategy here is not trading this. That's my opinion, right? So we have just wait for maybe long time here, consolidation, and after that, if we see just we see OBB with volume coming here, potentially maybe there, but is this is kind of the charts I want to avoid. Tesla. Okay, let's talk about Tesla here. Remember, stocks minimum 1 day chart, weekly and monthly, please. Okay, because for me, honestly, for me, it's just wasting time talking about 4 hour chart because this thing is not, they are not moving like Bitcoin, like cryptocurrencies. Okay, so let's talk about the monthly here. Monthly here we have a momentum is to the upside. I don't like this chart because it's forming a massive better variance here, right? It's gonna be massive, something like this, right? So as an investor, I don't like it. For me, it's the time to start taking profits, right? Remember what I said to you a long time ago, right? Here it was a buy opportunity, right? Remember, and I said before, I'm looking for maybe around testing the previous high. So as you can see here, the momentum is still to the upside in the monthly, but it's very dangerous. Let me show you weekly chart. Yes, sell signal here is to the downside here, something like this, right? Testing the previous support around 270, around here, yeah, around this area, looking for maybe this pullback, potential buy opportunity eventually, maybe yes. But yeah, well, okay. Now let's continue with the next one. What is this? So let me see. Okay, so this one is MicroStrategy. Okay, oh, to the moon, right? Okay, it's the first time I'm gonna check this thing. Okay, let me see here. First of all, I give a shit about this guy, Michael Taylor. I give a shit about him. I don't care what he said because he always saying Bitcoin is gonna pound forever and ever and whatever. Oh yeah, he's a very good seller. Very good seller. That's it. Okay, as you can see, volume is to the upside. It's very, very bullish. The volume is very good. Here, the buy signal was in 2022, right? In October, December 2022. Well, around the bottom of Bitcoin, around here. Yep. And from here, well, now we have a sell signal here. Sell signal here forming here. I think this is the real one. And from here, we will see a pullback, a massive pullback all the way down to the 55 around here, around 94, 97. 97 around here. This is the area consolidation. Okay, that is the area. So in the following months, I am looking for a major pullback. Now let's talk about the weekly chart. Weekly chart, yeah, is more obvious here. Yeah, the pullback actually is real. So looking for, yeah, 100, the lowest point 110, in this range around 170, that is the area where is the MA 55. But yeah, in both time frames, weekly chart and monthly is to the downside. Okay, yeah, it's to the downside. Okay, now let's continue. I think one more stock. I'm gonna talk about well, maybe you don't know this one, but I'm looking for right now Unity. Unity is something maybe sometimes I feel like it could be a very good investment in the long term, of course, right? Let me show you here why. We have a massive bolus average forming here. Okay, yeah, we have a bolus average forming here. Yeah, this thing is just crashing here But what the next step I want to see here is just some consolidation phase here. Yeah, something like this. But looks like this is promising, at least for me, right? I am not financial advisor, right? It's up to you, right? But looks like this one is actually quite promising here. We have a sell signal here. I am looking for potentially, I'm still thinking, right? Because I'm building my portfolio for this year. Around something like this, right? Something like this. If I see around 15, 16, and I see a buy signal here in weekly chart, but I will be happy to maybe add some, buy some stuff like this, some Unity, right? And add it to my portfolio here. But let's see, let's see. It's gonna take time. Okay, guys. I think that's all. That's all, guys. I think that's all. Okay, that's all. So for Bitcoin, the next topic is about okay, let me finish the first technical analysis for cryptocurrencies. On the chart, there is a very high probability to see Bitcoin drop, breaking breaking this level, and it's gonna be like this, okay, like this. And where the target only using price action should be around between 75 and $72,000 here. Yeah, what is ME55 around this area? Okay, you will see a massive, very fast, very powerful candle crashing, something like we saw in 2021. Let me show you here, something like this. Okay, something like this. In just in 3 weeks, Bitcoin just crashed around 38%. Okay, so if we see the distance from the top, I think there is a very high probability to start talking about the top. Looks like this is the top for me. It's around, yeah, you see, almost the same thing. 38% distance. Yeah. So that's why I will just keep my short opens. My shorts will be open. Uh, $107,000 around my short is this one here. I will try to keep it open. Maybe I don't know. Maybe even more than 3 months. Maybe I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. But I'm planning to hold this position for a long time. Okay. Okay. Now let's continue with the next topic. I finished my technical analysis for altcoins and Bitcoin and the stock market. Now I will continue with the next section of this live stream. You can stay if you want, but I think it's very interesting, especially you are learning about trading. Okay, so let's start. One moment. Let me just 1 second. Uh, okay. So we are gonna talk about in this live stream about, well, I'm gonna talk about the common trading psychology mistakes so people actually like to do. They are doing actually very often, right? Especially because I was reading X and it's actually very bad. So I think it's very important if we talk about a little bit more about this. Well, first of all, here the order is not very important. Actually, all of them are very important. Okay. First of all, is taking profits too early. How many times happened to you like actually you are trading, right? And you are trading and you are making some profits, right? You are making some profits and suddenly you make maybe $200, $300, right? But you are impatient. You are impatient, right? And you don't wait, right? You don't wait and you don't respect your technical analysis, you don't respect your strategy, right? And you are just taking profits. For example, in this case, right? We can just do something like this, right? For example, here, you enter, for example, in this case, right? You enter $100,000, 300 short. Mhm. And now Bitcoin is at 93K, 93K. Mhm. And you are in profit around, I don't know, imagine you are $500, okay, profit. But you couldn't wait. Even your technical analyst telling you this could be a big crash, major opportunity to maybe take profits, just you to close your position because, well, you don't believe in yourself and your technical analysis. That is actually the point. Mhm. And next day or after a few days, right, Bitcoin actually start crashing, and suddenly after 3 days it's at maybe $77,000, right? And what happened here is like you start chasing the market, right? You open short, longs, right? Trying to maybe uh, take advantage of that crash, that move, and your $500 are minus 200 because you were just chasing the market. Mhm. So that's actually very common. It's something I saw many times. I did it myself as well. So that's why one of the mistakes actually I saw in many traders, in myself as well before, is we don't respect the technical analysis. We don't listen what our strategy is telling us, and we just follow our emotions and we do something like this. Okay. Now, the second thing is like the second problem I see here is like taking trades with very low probabilities and poor quality. For example, whatever you are doing, right? It could be the RSI or my system or whatever system, whatever you are using, right? But imagine like your system of trading is maybe about 8 rules, okay? 8 rules. This is your system of trading, right? You have 8 rules here, system of trading. But you are not trading. Maybe you can spend, you are just waiting for maybe a few days, and you don't see a full, you don't see as a signal or buy signal, right? But sometimes you see maybe three rules actually match, or maybe four. And you say, oh, you know what? I will enter here. I will enter. Uh, maybe, right? Maybe it's gonna be good, right? Well, man, my friend, here, you are just gambling here. You are not trading, okay? So what we have to do here is we need to find for high quality trades. That means less trading is better. Okay. If every month I was trading maybe 20 times, 20 times per month, after filtering only high quality trades with very high probability, for example, in this case, right, we have 8 rules. For example, if we say, you know what, if at least I have six rules, they match of 8, I would open a trade. Okay. If this actually rule actually is actually okay in the markets, is the only way to enter. You see? So by result, maybe you will enter maybe just 5 times. Yeah, 5 times per month. But from 5 times, maybe you could actually win maybe four times. And maybe you try it less, but your win rate is much better, less stress, and you will make better profits. Okay. So on the second one, the next mistake I see for many traders, also myself as well, when I started, we are very impatient, right? Very impatient. We want to make money yesterday, right? Yesterday. As you can see, Twitter, right? It's very famous, right? It's very normal to see many smart people right there, right? Just chasing the market. Most of them are gamblers. I mean, most of them are just chasing, right, the market. And you have to be happy about that, because without them we cannot make profits. Okay, I call this like dumb money. Well, not very or simple money and smart money. Okay, simple money. What they do, they chase the market. They don't have a plan, and they say go all in or go home. Okay, smart money. They follow a plan. They invest in their invest with books, invest in their knowledge, right? Keep learning. They invest, keeping learning, learning, and they know taking losses is part of the process. Okay, so you can actually, you feel like you can identify yourself uh, with some of this. Well, you have work to do. Okay, now how we can solve this? Okay, how we can solve this? Well, let me give you some tips. There are some habits you have to follow. First of all, here, make a plan with a clear entry, exit, and stop loss. Yeah, it's very, very important. It's very, very, very important. If you know when you are gonna enter, you must know even before where it should be your stop loss and potential taking profits or taking profits area. Okay, the area you are gonna take profits. Okay, it's very important to keep a trading journal because you need to record all your profits. Many exchanges they offer like a very simple trading journal. It's not enough. I would suggest you can create this in an Excel file. There are actually many around on internet. You keep tracking everything, yeah, because you will see the performance in the long term. And also backtesting. Backtesting is very important, but I know many of you will not listen to me, especially you are actually starting about trading. Uh, just because you made some money, on crypto, you feel like you are good enough. No, maybe just you were lucky. Okay. So I saw many people they say, I made 50K on crypto. I'm gonna use 10K for trading, for living. I will do this and that, and I will quit my job, blah blah blah. Right? But that is actually not realistic. Okay. Actually, keep your job. You have to follow this. After you follow these habits and you prove yourself, actually you are making money. You in the long term, not just sometimes, right? Every month you are in green, right? You can manage your risk, right? You are not emotional. Maybe after that you can actually thinking about it, but it's a process. It's gonna take even years, okay? And one of the best way to do that is you track your trades and you see your performance in that period. Now, backtesting is very important. Paper trading, right? But people don't listen also about this because, well, it's a wasting time, right? Why you have to do this if I made a lot of money in the crypto space. I am expert, right? And that's the problem. Like many people think like because they made some money in the bull market, they feel like they can actually do that. They are very smart, right? But it's not. In a bull market, you don't need like a very, very high skill like knowledge. Just you buy here, you buy and hold. And well, the market is in uptrend, right? There is a very high chance you will make money, right? So the problem here is like you buy here, but you don't know when to sell. That's the problem. That's why many people get wrecked. Okay. For example, if you already know, like for example, Bitcoin's in uptrend, Bitcoin crash here, and you sell here because this time news will say they are saying to you, Bitcoin imagine you bought Bitcoin at $3,000, right, in 2018, and Bitcoin is pumping to 14K and suddenly crashed to 4K. But you see the pandemic, you say, oh my God, the virus, blah 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 blah. Oh my God, zombies. You will sell in panic, right? Because you don't have a plan. So that's why this is very, very important. You need to backtest your strategy, right? And also, this is taking me to the second point. The next point is you need to keep learning, always invest in courses, books, and the most important thing here, you need to find mentors who actually they are good at it, right? People, the market psychology, the psychology of trading here is like they prefer to lose $5,000 in loss, right, in the market instead of investing that money to pay someone to actually teach you how to do that, right? But well, the market is like that, right? People like to waste money all the time, right? So you find a mentor someone who's actually good at this. Maybe he shouldn't be like expert, like, oh my God, he's super expert, super good. No, but he has experience. He knows about how the market is working, and as you can see, he's executing uh, not all the time, but most of the time, right? Consistently, right? Trades like actually they are successful. You talk with him, talk with this guy, and ask to him like your questions, and stay close to this person, this kind of people. And not also only about trading, about life, about many things, right? So about business, about many things, right? You need to find people like actually they are good at, and they are better than you to learn. So the next one is never force a trade. Okay, don't chase. Same as a woman. Don't chase a woman. Don't chase a trade. That's all. It's very simple, right? Don't chase a trade. If the trade is your system, your system is telling you don't, there is no setup, there is no buy signal, there is nothing, that's it. Let it be. Wait for the next move. Okay. Now, this part, accept losses as part of. Let me fix this. My grammar here. Oh my God. Let me fix it. 1 second here. Yeah. Okay. Uh, this is very difficult because people don't want to do this, right? They don't understand. Losing is part of the journey. Okay. So we cannot win all time. That's actually a fact. We cannot win all time. Sometimes we will lose. Okay. But actually, it's better losing than winning because when you lose, you can learn from that and you can improve. Okay. So that's why I prefer bear markets because in the bear markets, they are more difficult to trade. You need to actually apply skills. You need to actually be good at that topic. You need to control your emotions. You have to build many skills to actually be good in the bear market. Okay. So the next one is well, this is very basic, right? This is a business, not a hobby. It's up to you, right? It's a hobby, it's fine, right? But I think you are rich, super rich, right? Because you like to waste money, right? So, but this is a business. When you open a business, you are serious about business, right? Making business plans and hiring people and the inventories. I don't know what you are doing, right? But the kind of business you are doing. But it's the same thing. You have to think like you must think like trading is like a business. Okay, this is not a hobby. This is something serious. So, well, think about this. Okay, and the last one is very important. You must be a manager. Risk manager. What I'm trying to say here is like instead of thinking how much money you are gonna make, you must think before how you are gonna protect your profits, your capital, sorry. How? What is the best strategy? You see? And after that, when you do that, you can trade. You are a trader after that. You see? But that is actually the mindset should be different. Okay. And well, as you can see here, if we go to Twitter, right, you can see many people don't follow these kind of things, and you must be happy about that. You must be very, very happy about this. Why? Because you follow these simple habits, you will be ahead of maybe 90% of the people. Not just about trading, about many things. Well, that's all, guys. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next live stream.